at this distance here, I have a certain volume. Now the sound port, it's not true that it only gives power to the player or more volume. It gives quality, it kills the bad harmonics, and it makes the surrounding system happens. Now this thing here, if I play at this distance from you, from the camera, the same intensity, and if I go back here, if I go far, it sounds more. This is incredible. I want to show you. Of course, this is just making a video about it. It's not the same that the experience needs, but it gives an idea. Triple boca, triple sample, yet even more. And we'll get that total surrounding system going on. closer. And then here. soundboard is not just volume for you or body for you, it's for the audience, really. Of course, it's surrounding and much more in this because it has 3 ports, 1, 2, 3. But even the doble boca sample that, it gives you also the same surrounding effect. Impact, but and here I get the full harmonic sound. So guitars without sound portal, to me now, are obsolete totally. I brought my best guitar without sound portal. It's a very old guitar, and this, of course, is a Sublime guitar. So I want to brought this to compare you the sound port to this. So this here we have. Unidirectional sound. And this one, we have a surrounding experience with this thing. So the tone cannot be compared. And what to speak if we take 3 sound ports, like in the simplicity thing, but this is super important to give you a surrounding experience, and not volume, but quality, because it cuts this, liberates the back harmonics, which become enclosed with when there is no sound port. It's just about the way in which the frequencies work inside. You see? Look. It's totally different. Here I feel the whole note and here is very contracted. The guitar is a great quality guitar, obviously, but that's why I brought it, because even this is obsolete. Just not possible to be replaced with other things. Like this thing, for me, is mandatory. In my tone, I wrote it this way. And this, of course, it affects how you will sound and how you develop also the sound bouncing, etc. when you play in different contexts, either in group or solo.